Hi guys, how's it going? This is Jen with Jenny Demonic, and today I have something very special for you. I know that this is pretty much for my clients. My YouTube is pretty much only seen by my clients right now because of restrictions. But if you are happening to stumble upon my YouTube, welcome. This is a very special channel, and I thank all of you for being here. I want to give you a gift because I know that some of my clients say, Jen, I experienced financial hardship, but I still don't know what's going on with my connection. I typically don't do general readings because I like to look at the individual situation. And it might also be that in the general reading, if I see something that's weird, since I don't know who's watching, right? I might still tell you, you might need to see me. My Zoom consultation is on sale. But if you feel that this information that I'm going to give you resonates with you, then you know the action to take. So the way that we're going to do that, the way that I accept to do general readings is only if there is a spell involved that you can do on your own after the reading. So this is how I organize things for you. I'm going to draw the cards, and I'm very honest. So I typically draw the cards in front of you. There is a candle that's giving me a lot of energy right now. So I know that there's somebody that needs this right now. So I'm going to draw the cards, and you're going to choose a pile, right? For each pile, there is a spell associated with it. So what I'm going to do is for each for each pile, there's going to be a set of cards. But at the beginning, there will be 5 cards. If you feel that the situation that I give you is for you, and you feel that this is your pile, given the first 5 cards, then you can keep watching and says, yeah, I think this is for me. This situation might be my situation. If you feel that after the 5 cards that I draw first, you feel that this is not your pile, you can move to pile 2 or pile 3. Once you have finished watching your pile, let's say that you see the first 5 cards that I draw for pile 1, and you notice that this is your situation, and you watch the rest of the reading, right? And at the end of the reading, you don't need to watch pile 2 and pile 3 because you already know that that's your situation. I mean, you're more than welcome to, but if you feel that this is your situation, you can skip to the end of the video for the spell associated with pile 1, okay? And so the first part of the video, so it's gonna be a pretty long video. Use it anytime you want to. You can use it for the spell only. If none of the 3 situations resonate with you, there's a lot of you, you can just skip to the spell at the end, or you can just watch the reading, and maybe that'll be enough for you to know what you need to do next. And so this is a way to help you and check in with your connection and see where you are with your connection. Does that sound like a deal? I think it's a pretty good deal. So for those of you who don't feel like they have, enough to see me, or, you can just watch this. Now, a couple of housekeeping pieces, excuse me. I know that this is the housekeeping pieces that I'm going to give you are not about my clients. Our recurring clients are very good to us. They're very prompt with their information, and they're very prompt with giving everything that we need. They're very communicative, the same way that we are. But this is that time of the year, and it seems to be happening every holiday season, where we get a lot of new clients that we don't know where they're coming from, because you see the views on YouTube. So we're like, how can there be 900 orders and 60 views, we'll never be able to figure it out. But we get a lot of new clients, especially during the holidays. And these people don't know how to use Zoom. They don't respond to our emails. Some of us have been emailing some clients like 3 or 4 times. We should need to do this because I know that other customers don't do this. And if you don't know how to use Zoom, you know, I don't know why you're ordering a Zoom. This is for those new clients, not for my regular clients. I don't know why you're ordering Zoom consultation if you don't know how to use Zoom. We don't do calls with the phone, you know, so just be mindful that everything is described in the section of the spell. All it takes for you to read what is it that you're purchasing. And so I don't understand where the difficulty is. It's all a matter of being able to read. If you made it to read enough to purchase our product, you should be able to read our emails to you and respond. So I don't know where the problem is. We keep having this problem particularly in the Christmas time, and it gets us really frustrated. And then, but again, this has nothing to do with our clients. Our regular clients have been wonderful. We're very thankful to have you all in our lives. And the other thing is, again, it has to do with the information of the spell. I don't know. We might have to feel like we need to put like larger writings. You need to send the information after you purchase. We're not gonna know what you're purchasing the product for, especially if you don't put anything in the description. I mean, we're good, but we don't have a crystal ball. So the best that you can do is let us know the things that we need to know to help you. I think it would be pretty self-explanatory. But again, it has nothing to do with our clients. Our regular clients have been wonderful. And this is why I want to reward all of you who have been wonderful people with a free reading and a spell that you can do on your own. This is typically a spell that helps you cleanse your connection, okay? So I know a lot of you have problems with the connection. They feel that some of you, I know, they have a connection on hold. So there has been a pause. You haven't heard from your connection. And so that might cause a little bit of anxiety. Some of you don't know where the connection is going. Some of you are in a stable connection, but the fire of the connection is sort of fizzling out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna look into what is going on with my connection. So that is the title. What is going on with my person? And you fill in the blank for the name of the person. It could be a he or she, typically a boyfriend, a girlfriend, whatever combination, gay love, LGBTQ, heterosexual love, it's up to you. What is going on with my person, okay? So, and we're gonna start. So if you are drawn to pile one is erotic incense, erotic. Pile 2 is love, amor, incense. Pile 3, love and sex. I would just choose whatever you feel. Don't overthink it. I'm gonna give you a moment here to just choose which one it is that you want to choose for yourself. Pile 1, erotic. Pile 2, love. Pile 3, love and sex. So just feel free to pause the video just meditate. I know that there's a lot of energy here already. I can sense the spirits being here. I did meditate a few minutes before turning on the video on this because I really care about you guys and I want you to get the best knowledge of where you are right now. And we're gonna use different piles, different cards, and it's gonna be a very, very comprehensive reading. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to pile 1. So this is pile 1. Okay, so we're gonna draw 5 cards to see what the general situation is for pile 1. What's going on with their connection for pile 1. And again, we're gonna draw 5 cards. And if this is for you, keep watching. Otherwise, skip to pile 2 or pile 3. Hermit. 5 of Cups. All right. So this is a connection where you have the Hermit, the 5 of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Justice card, and the 8 of Pentacles. Whoops. You see this? So this is a type of situation where I would say that there has been some disappointment. There has been some sort of pulling away from the person, from your person. Doesn't necessarily have to be a physical pulling away, but it could be an emotional withdrawal as well. There could be a third party involved, or there could be another woman involved. It could be that this person is with somebody. It could be that this person has somebody else, or it could be that there is an influence such as a mother, friend, family in this connection. And so I would say that this looks more like a third party situation where the guy is, if it's a male or a female, the person is battling with between you and another person. It kind of feels like this could be the situation. And so this person is trying to weigh the pros and cons and working through his or her feelings and the situation to see what would come next. I feel like this could be a situation where either you're on a pause with the person or you're still talking to the person, but there's a little bit of a withdrawing energy from the person because the person is trying to work out his feelings. And so if this does resonate with you, say if you are in a third party situation, if you are in a situation where your person is emotionally withdrawing from you, if you are in a situation where there could be influences on your connection, then this could be your file, in which case I will proceed with the rest of the reading. What is going on between the connection between the pile 1 person and their connection, and what will happen in the near future. So yes, this confirms that this could be really very much a third party situation in pile 1. It feels like this could be a situation where this person is juggling more than one person, and it could also be that this person is juggling more than one thing. So this person is very absorbed and very on edge in trying to juggle all these multiple things. Whether this person can manage to juggle it all, we don't know. Okay. I can feel that this is a pile that is probably representing a lot of my clients, because we see that there is this sort of it could be sexual energy without a particular commitment. It could be that one of you is single. It could be that this person is sort of attaching to you for material things, and then he or she has some sort of thoughts about whether this should continue. And this is a thing that might be done in secret for most of you, or some of you are. It looks like this could be an illicit relationship. It could be a secret relationship for some of you. Not all of you, doesn't have to be. Or it could be that if you have just started dating this person, maybe things are not out in the open yet. That could also be the case. This person is trying to make a decision, so try not to push this person into making the decision. I see that this is an ongoing situation, and there could be some ups and downs in this relationship. Notice that in the environment we have the death card, so that there could be a change in the environment. We don't know what the change is about. Again, this is a general feeling of what is going on with your connection. If you feel like this card worries you, then you should come see me, because I will not know the specifics of what the death card represents for you personally. But death card usually represents a death and rebirth. So not necessarily a physical death, but more like a change. There could be the fact that this person is juggling tells me that this person has a lot of on his plate or her plate, and is trying to make a decision. Whoops. Card fell, wants to come out. Oh, yes, and that makes sense. That makes sense, and that makes sense. So we're gonna go with this ones. So it really feels like you are in this person's mind, but sometimes this person leaves you out in the cold, and in the sense that this person puts you in hanging mode, so on a suspension. And that's because this is really a third party situation. This is a situation where at least one of you is involved with somebody else. I really feel that. So the problem is the more you offer the cup, the more this person will withdraw. So you need to stay focused on you, because we don't know to what extent this person is willing to take your offer, in the sense that he or she has other things to think about. And so he or she might not be able to take the offer or of the full relationship right now. And if this resonates with you, and you don't know what this is about, then you probably need to see me, and we need to go into the specifics. What is going on between you and your person in this connection? All right, and we do this ones. We have the Six of Cups. We have the Six of Cups. We have the Ten of Wands. We have the Devil. The Devil clarifying the Hangman. And then we have the Empress. And we have the Four of Swords. Now, again, this looks like, first of all, let me tell you that I don't read cards the same way other readers do, because I have a demonic and Luciferian spin to this card. So I listen to the messages in a different way than people do. And just to give you an idea, but there is this idea that this person might feel like you are soulmate material there, and then he or she feels comfortable with you, but at a childlike mode, and this person is very overwhelmed. We saw earlier the Two of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles is juggling. Now here we have the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is about burdens, is about being crushed by all the things that has been put on this person's shoulder. Notice that the devil clarifies the Hangman. So it could be that this is a very unhealthy connection. There could be codependency here. There could be addiction. Some of you might experience a partner that has some sort of addiction. Doesn't have to be. Or it could be that the devil in the Gilded Tarot has a mask. So this means that the person you are seeing is not entirely revealing him or herself to you. So there's a lot more to this person than you know. The devil in the Gilded Tarot is a little different than the devil in the Rider-Waite, in the sense that this guy doesn't show himself to the full extent to you. And that's something that you need to be aware. So there is the Empress and the Four of Swords. Typically, the Empress is a good card in relationships reading. But see, you have the Four of Swords next to the Empress. That tells me again that this is a third-party situation. So you might be either on a pause, or he might be withdrawing, or he might be in and out of your life. There could be sex involved with this person. But it looks like the fact that there's another person is making this person just keep everything on the hanging, all up in the air, basically. I don't see really in the near future any sort of commitment here. What is going on between Fire One and this person? Oh, the devil, clarifying the devil. Check this out. So this is definitely a sort of hidden relationship. I'm going to show you the sexual card that I have here. So again, clarifying the Six of Cups, we have the Ace of Wands. So I can see from this card that there is quite the attraction between the two of you. There's quite the sexual pull in this relationship. There is the devil. Again, I would like for you to notice that this devil clarified the Hangman, and this devil clarified the Gilded Tarot devil. So again, this tells me that there's a lot more on this connection that you actually know. And so that you need to be careful where you're going with this, because you see, it looks like you're having a lot of sexual energy with this person, but I really don't see any particular commitment from this person. In fact, your oracle card, the Lover's Oracle, is about passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at the present. Enjoy it. So this might be that sex, that it's all there is. Did I mention the word sex? I'm sorry. And but that's what it looks like. It looks like that this is a type of connection that is very much on the physical, and he comes to you or she comes to you whenever the opportunity arises. Oh, so here's the deal for those of you who are in this situation. And I'm going to try to be honest, but also try to be tactful. This is something that it is entirely your decision, okay? From what I see here, this person is only focused on the physical aspect of this connection. And from what I see here, this person might have another person, and that's what it looks like. If this is not your pile again, you don't have to feel obligated to receive this energy. You can move on to pile 2. That's okay too. Okay, just so you know. And so it looks like this is the type of situation where there's another person involved, and this guy has not made the decision, does not want to make the decision. I feel like also for some of you, it might be that you're settling down for this, and this is all that you know that this is all there is with this guy or with this woman, whatever the situation might be, and you're just accepting it. If this is all that you want, by all means, I am not really here to tell you otherwise. It is entirely your decision. But if you want a relationship, a commitment with this person, I don't see it, or at least not in the foreseeable future. So if this reading resonates with you, I'm going to give you a spell to help you cleanse you and your connection. But if this reading resonates with you, I would probably say at this point, you should come and see me, and we can look into this on a personal level to see how this affects you. Again, it might be that if this is a new guy or a new gal that you're seeing, and you're just in a stage of your life where you want to have fun, go for it. Again, go for it, enjoy it. It looks like it's going to be fun. But if you are in a situation where you've been seeing this person, because for some of you, it might be that you've been seeing this person for a while, and this person does this push and pull. For some of you, it looks like it could be that way, and this person is juggling 2 people. Then it might be decision-making time for you. I don't know. If this resonates with you, you can move on to the end of the video for the spell associated with it. And if you feel that this reading has put you in a state of panic, I'm really sorry. It's really not my intention. But you can come and see me so we can look how much of this reading really belongs to you, because remember, this is a general reading. Okay? Thank you so much, and we're going to move on to pile 2. Hello, so we're going back to pile 2. So pile 2, I see a lot of energy from this candle right here. And it's interesting because it's really talking to us. See how it's dancing? This is bigger than the other ones. So there's a lot of heavy, dense energy here with me. And again, at the end of this video, we're going to do a little spell. This is going to be a long video. Take whatever it is that you feel belongs to you. Leave the rest. That's the bottom line here. So this is pile 2. Okay, for those who chose the love, the amor. Okay, so let's move on. Pile 2. And see if this is your pile first. Okay, so let's test. Let's walk the talk. Let's test this pile. What is going on with pile 2 and their person? This, by the way, it's a reading that is, because I can sense this question coming. It's a reading for those who are dealing with someone in particular. It's not a reading for those who are single or waiting for new love. Maybe we should do one on that as well. Let me see. Whoops. All right. So we got definitely a different energy here. So this is an energy of somebody that's waiting. Maybe this is either a new person, somebody that you know that is new, or is somebody that maybe you have not been intimate with. This could be, it could fit different scenarios. For example, you like someone that is either at your workplace, you see them, I don't know, you share a apartment complex with them. It could be that you work with them. It could be that you see them at the coffee shop and that you talk to them and you feel that there could be a potential for you to be with this person, but it's not really panning out yet. So, or it could be that you've been talking to this person for a while, but you haven't been intimate with this person. So I don't feel like this person might have somebody else. We'll see, but I don't feel that this is a particular third party reading. I feel that this is a situation where even if this person has been in your life for a while, you haven't been intimate with this person. And so it could feel still new to you. Or it could be that the person, there's a scenario number 2 here. For some of you, it could be that you have been waiting and you've been thinking and worrying about this person that you're dealing with because it's not moving forward and there are obstacles and maybe there's other people, competition. Maybe this person is not committing to you. Maybe this person is not, you haven't been intimate with this person, whatever the situation is. And so maybe you're waiting for a different person. It could also be that. But this is a different energy than pile 1. This is a situation where either you've been talking to a person. In either cases, you've been talking to a person for a while, hoping for something to happen, the 3 of Wands, waiting for the ship to sail. And the ship hasn't come to the port yet. And we don't know if it will ever come to the port. By the way, the Knight of Cups is an offer. The Knight of Cups is being swept off your feet. It could still happen. But when I see the Knight of Cups, it only means that it's admiring from afar. We're just going to have to delve into this more. But this is definitely a different energy than pile 1. Pile 1 was more third-party situation. Pile 2, here somebody is waiting for things to pan out. So let's move on with what will happen, pile 2, between you and your person, or the person that you're trying to develop something with, sex, relationship, whatever it is the case. All right, traditional. So this person, for some of you, okay, this person could be very hard to get because either this person is married or this person is following a traditional path. So it's gonna take you a long time to make something pan out with this person, either because this person is married, so it could turn into a third party situation later, or it's because this person is so traditional that doesn't want to derail from the unconventional path. Okay, so this person follows the book, so to speak. And when this is the case, you might end up doing the whole work, just to let you know. So, well, yeah. So I would say that this person is very rational, and there could be, if you laid eyes on someone that is married, because that could be the case since we have the Hierophant, then there's somebody obviously standing in the way. But for the most part, this is also a person that doesn't think, there's a lot of swords here, doesn't think the way that you do, doesn't think in an emotional way, thinks in a very practical and rational way. So, and right now, this person might be a little confused, might not want to think about, this person has noticed that you want things to move forward. This person knows that you are pressing on, so to speak, but he or she is pushing that in the back of their mind and doesn't want to think about it. This is, some people read that as a confusion. It could also be. I don't necessarily agree with the confusion interpretation every time. I say that, sometimes people just don't want to see what's before their own very eyes. They say, yeah, I know you like me very much, and I know I could go for you, but I'm traditional. I go to church, or I have a husband, or I have a wife, or we're working together, or I'm only seeing you at the coffee shop, or you're my neighbor. I don't want to think about it. That's how I typically see this. This looks like a little bit difficult. There's an element of the devil. Again, the devil in the Rider-Waite is a very different energy than the devil of the Gilded Tarot. Both speak of addiction, affair sometimes. I don't read this as an affair. It could become an affair, but there isn't any indication here in this spread that leads me to think that this will pan out, okay? It feels like there's an enormous amount of codependency here. So careful not to lean on this person or ask questions to this person or try to talk to this person all the time, because this person is, bottom line, if you are this person is this. If you are ready to chain this person down, this person says, I don't want to think about it. So if you're waiting for something to pan out, I would say you chill here, because really you want to make sure that both of you are ready to move forward. This person might move forward. It's just that this person is very traditional, and right now it doesn't feel like he or she want to move forward because of the traditional spin here. Let's see. In fact, I see obstacles, competition, obstacles. I believe that was also the first card that we got. I feel like, right, oh my God, So this person feels that she can't. There's a limiting self-belief about this. This is definitely a reading for someone that is waiting for something to happen and it hasn't happened yet, and it feels like there's a distance. The cards are not saying no, because the magician is one that has the power to move the mountains, so to speak. But it's going to be your work. This person isn't putting in any work. And in the end, you're going to find a lot of obstacles. The potential is there. I mean, there's the potential. And the potential, I want to be very careful with that. If you feel this is your pile and you're confused or the amount of potential that this person that you might have with this person, that, because this is a general reading that is aimed to cleanse the connection you have with this person, I feel like you might want to see me after, but again, in terms of this is a grounding energy. So there is some sort of element of potential here for you and your person. It just, there's a lot of resistance there from your person that has to do with the Hierophant. And so some of you have a person that's married already, or some of you have a person that goes to church. Some of you might have a person that is very traditional. Some of you might have a person that follows family traditions and is completely different than you, maybe different religions, different background. So the Hierophant speaks of traditions, and since you have the devil, I don't feel that those traditions belong to you. Seven of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Ten of Cups, the Fool. Okay, that's a confusing energy. That's probably the vibe that you get from this person. It's not that this person doesn't like you. She definitely enjoys the attention you give it. This is the Nine of Cups in the Gilded Tarot. The Nine of Cups and the Nine of Cups in the Rider-Waite is more waiting for your celebration. Some people read the Knight of Cups as SEX in the Rider-Waite. I don't personally, but you can take it for what it is. The Fool is a new beginning, so she enjoys getting away for those moments with you. She enjoys, or he enjoys, the attention that you give them. But this really looks like a person that has either other commitments. There's a 10 of Cups here. And it looks like somebody that has already an established life or has some sort of structure that prevents. And you're waiting for this to pan out. Your 7 of Pentacles is somebody that's trying to reap the fruits of what they sowed. So imagine planting the fruits on the tree and trying to harvest this. So there's definitely a waiting element in this pile. Okay, when will this pan out? It's really very fuzzy because it really depends on the person and how much this person can overcome the limiting belief that they have. Some people might feel this could be a waste of time, but I'm not really here to tell you what to do. See? So pay attention to this card. Typically, this is a person. It could be a man, it could be you, or it could be that you're the woman. But this is somebody that is offering a rose, and this other person is not taking it. It's it's the Two of Swords, and you had the Two of Swords before. Again, in the other spread, which in the Rider-Waite means confusion or pushing things in the back of their mind. Same here, you get the Two of Swords again. So the person is aware, very aware, that you've got the hearts for them, but she's not taking the rose, or he. And so just be very careful of that. You're trying to meet with this person. I do see interaction with this person. So again, this could be your neighbor, your coworker. It could be somebody you meet at the coffee shop you run into, somebody you've been talking for some time, but things have not panning out. And you're watching, you're worried that this person might have somebody else. And then it could very well be that you feel defeated because things are not moving forward. And so you think this person has somebody else. Again, for some of you, this could also be a Zoom connection. This could be a Zoom connection card. For some of you, and this is the Queen of Swords in the Sexuality Tarot. And mind you, you had this Queen of Swords in the main spread of the Rider-Waite. So this is a very rational person that thinks with their mind rather than their heart. So folks, for some of you, it might be that there's some sort of distance, or maybe you don't see this person very often, or only on certain days. For some of you, it might be that you're talking to them on Tinder. Oops, I keep moving the camera, I'm sorry. On Tinder or Zoom, that this isn't, for some of you, not all of you, it could be that this is a connection that is a long distance or over the internet. And this is a very good card. It's a card of coming to terms with the relationship. But it's also, there's a child here, there's the Judgment. The Judgment card is a card of basically taking a good look at the situation and deciding how you want to move forward in this situation. Is there an answer to this? What should you do in this? Because obviously I can see that some of you might be time. And I know this is not what a lot of you might want to hear. Personally, I get impatient when I get an oracle card that says time. You're trying too hard. And that is very consistent with what we saw in the spread, by the way, because you had the Devil and your person got the Two of Swords. Remember? So please lay low, chill. You're trying too hard. Give it time. So you need to lay low again. So let me see. Let's pull another oracle card here. peaceful resolution. You know, it might just be that if you lay low, let things simmer. Don't breathe on your connection's neck all the time, okay? And I'm gonna give you a little spell that can help you with that at the end of the video. If this file resonated with you, I will say that in this file, things are not written in stones, while pile 1 has decisions to make. Because in pile 1, it looks like things have already panned out, but there doesn't seem to be a firm commitment there. In this file, it looks like things haven't happened yet, okay? For some of you, and only for some of you, time will allow you to reach the goals that you want. I feel like, however, that you need to be very wary of this card, because whenever I get this card on my personal readings, like for myself, I know that this is going to be it's going to take an awful lot of time for this person to realize that he or she can come to me. And so that's up to you, how long you want to give to this connection, how long you want to work on this connection. If you are working to manifesting, because this magician is manifestation, some of you are working with spells, that could help. It can overcome the obstacles, but this is a long journey. Now I'm probably seeing this to be another year like this. So that's again your decision. Do you want to invest your time in the next year? If your answer is yes, go for it. You might be successful in the end. And if you feel like you have other options, more power to you, more power to your person here. I feel these are more obstacles. Options is more the 7 of Cups, I think. So this is really up to you. I would say that it's complicated. What makes things complicated is the fact that your person could either be married or very traditional, and what you're offering might not be as traditional. Let me pull another oracle card for you to see if you can change this by following more of a traditional path. Give thanks for the blessing of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. So what I read here is that you shouldn't change who you are for another person to get the other person. And you just take it as it is, because I advise you decide. I feel that you could give it a try. You can wait a little longer. You can work on this person a little longer. But at some point, if this doesn't pan out in 6 months, I would say sail the ship and find somebody that is more in tune with who you are. It feels like this person might be very rigid, and this might not apply to a lot of you. Some of you, the problem of some of you is that this person might be married, and so the time card might be appropriate here, and maybe time is all that takes. But for some of you, there's really an element of major differences here. And then I don't know your situation. This is not, again, a personal reading. If this rings the bell and you want to know more and you feel like, maybe that might be my case, you can always see me and see what's going on. Anyways, this was pile 2. Stay tuned for the spell of pile 2, okay? All right, I'm gonna move on to pile 3 now. Hi there again, this is Jen with Jen the Demonic, and you can see again, this is pile 3 and the energies of the candles. I like to also let you know that I make these candles from scratch. So if any of you like the energy of these candles, they're made for spiritual purposes, for love, for sex, for intimacy, for bringing someone closer. and you want to burn it in your own home, just reach out to me and we can make them to order. And you can see that they're really telling something here. So these are candles that really talk. They're not just candles. But now we're going to move on to pile number 3, love and sex. Did I say the word sex? I keep getting penalized by YouTube. So again, pile number 3, are you ready to see if this is your pile? If it's not your pile, then you can revert back. There might be situations where none of the 3 are your piles, because again, this is a general reading, general spell. Oh, devil. It could be several situations here. It could be that you are with the person. So this is a situation where you and your person are together, but there's a lot of codependency here. You're bound to this person. You might or might not be happy with some of the behavior of this person. There has been disappointments. There has been some backstabbing. Maybe there was cheating, or maybe there was some money issues that caused that they went around your back. They spent money that you didn't know about, or maybe there's still a hot and angry but hot energy here. There's creative. Maybe you have a business with this person. You create something with this person together, and you are basically on the watch out. You're it doesn't look like this is a different energy again. It looks like you two are together in this pile. This could be that you are wondering what this person does. There could have been a break of trust here, because the Page of Swords is someone that maybe wonders if the partner is going with somebody else, or if the partner is spending money behind their back. I see the energy of business. Some of you might be in business with your partner. Some of you might be creating something with your partner, and there's this energy here. You are bound to your partner. Your partner is sort of bound to you, but you don't fully trust your partner. So here, for one other word on the devil. So, and 3 different energies. It's interesting. So entirely different energy than pile 1 and pile 2. This looks like to be a couple. It looks like to be somebody that they have issues in the marriage. You might be married with this person. You might be living with this person. You might be dating this person. And maybe you work with this person. You create with this person. You have a business with this person. There's a lot of sexual attraction with this person. It doesn't seem that like this person is so up to having sexual encounters as much as you do. It feels like it's more on your end. So again, we need to balance this out, because the devil, you feel bound to this person. This person might be feeling bound to you. But these are imaginary chains. You could technically get rid of this situation if you wanted to. You could leave this situation. The chains are only in your mind, and your partner could too. But if for some reason there's a situation where things are bound, maybe you do have a business together, maybe you have a house together, who knows? So there's something that keeps you with this person in some fashion. This looks to be a different kind of energy. It looks to be like the energy of a couple that has been going through, that has stuck together through thick and thin, but there's some trust issues with money as well as probably other people. What will happen between pile 3 and their person? What's going on between pile 3 and their person? Well, it's not too bad. I mean, this seems to be a couple's reading where there could be a new venture. Again, it feels almost like either you two are working together, or you're creating something together, or you have a business together. And so the overall energy is you're moving this relationship into a different direction. This doesn't look to be an illicit relationship. It doesn't look like to be a third-party relationship. I mean, could be other people, but this seems to be your legitimate partner, the one that everyone knows about. So if this is not your file, I think you should move on. Again, there have been disappointments in the recent past. Again, this card is coming up again. There has been backstabbing. So your energies, how do we move forward? Where do we move from here? Should I consider leaving this relationship, but I'm still holding on to it? So this is definitely, there's something that has happened here, some secret. Maybe he or she was talking to another person and you didn't know, and then you found out. Or maybe it is about business, about maybe he or she did something that you didn't like in the business settings. There's a lot of flurry, energy, hastiness, and it feels like sometimes things are up in the air. There could have been another person as well, but I feel that you guys are hanging on. Overall, there's this energy of contentment of where you are in the relationship. There's a lot of problems. Okay, this is not an easy relationship. I feel like you probably have something going on together. This is definitely a couples reading, a legitimate couples reading. Like you guys live together, you guys are together in the eyes of other people. Okay, it's not a legitimate relationship. It's not a third-party relationship. It's not the pile two where there's something waiting to happen. This looks to be a legitimate, we're here, you're mine, I'm yours. How do we move forward, given all the crap that has happened recently? And it feels like there's an optimistic way to move forward. I guess the overall vibe is that I get is that you might have to hang in there. And the bottom card is evaluating pros and cons in the relationship. Some of you may have also had some legal issues. Maybe not directly between you two, but with other people. And that might have sort of worn out and caused fights or caused arguments or disagreements. Some of you might have had that. It looks like that the disagreements are more about business, homes, other people, something that has to do with money sometimes. So it's definitely a couples reading here, trying to get through, trying to stick together through the harshness of life. However, the Ace of Wands at the end, it's a very good card to get. So that's you guys are a union. That this is definitely a established, somewhat established relationship. Two of Cups, and there's love here. So the King of Cups. And sometimes there's this energy of being frustrated, things not panning out. And maybe because there are secrets, there are things that you don't know that, again, it goes back to something's been done recently that you might have not liked, that some things came out to the surface. The secrets are the High Priestess are secrets that might be revealed. Maybe he or she was talking to another woman, who knows? But I feel like it's more business related, house related, things that you have together. The Temperance is just a card of patience. It's just a card of balancing, coming together, blending together. So I feel like this is probably the most positive reading among the three piles. And I feel that whatever you guys go through, it's going to be incredibly difficult. You are two very different souls, and especially feels like you have a lot of things on your plate together. And so that might feel like overwhelming and frustrating, but I feel like you guys are sticking through. Ace of Cups. So new ventures, again, you have two aces. You had an ace in the previous spread. You have an ace here. So this is definitely ace of wands again. So this is definitely a different energy. So the king of swords is a more reflective energy. And so then you have the eight of pentacles working on your relationship. So the eight of pentacles is clarifying the high priestess. Okay. So that means that you know, whatever issue you had here, something came to the surface. You just need to work on these things. You don't progress without working on it. And the Queen of Pentacles is someone that keeps peaceful and joyful and grounded energy in the home. So it might be up to you, if you are a woman, to hold on to the situation as it is. But you know, the issues here there are issues here. There are issues that need to be worked through in this relationship. But overall, the vibe is working through and being happy. So I feel like this is a good reading, a reading where there's sometimes there's distance, but the willingness to come together again as a couple and enjoying the beautiful benefits of being a couple. I don't see a particular evil energy here. I see that you guys have problems, and I see that you have to you know, you see you have to hang it out. Give thanks for the blessings of love. This is the same, I think the same card that came out for pile 2. Soon to come. Know that you deserve to be and have all your heart truly desires. I feel like in this context, this is a relationship context, it's more about getting past your disagreement, moving forward. Let me get another oracle card for you guys. Soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. I feel like you know that it might be that this is your person. You feel that this is your person, and you know, you just trust. And I feel like this is a very good card to get because I did see some trust issues. So it looks like you guys need to work, and look, the candle has settled down here, you know, so you know. I feel like you guys need to work through your trust issues. You need to, maybe some of you, if you are a couple, which it looks like you are, and a legitimate couple, so in the eyes of everyone, maybe some of you might want to consider therapy, counseling. Maybe some of you might want to consider spending more time together away from the kids if you have kids, away from the business if you have a business together, in a settings that is not, so that you can do more of this. And so you need to be able to talk to your partner and get past these trust issues that are there. I don't know whose trust issues or what, but this is something that can be overcome. And I don't even feel like you need to see me for this. I feel like if this is your pile, if this resonates with you, if you know that you're in a couple and you've had some tower moments or some moments where you doubted your partner and you've had some trust issues in business and love, and just know that you can reconnect with your partner. And it is just a matter of working things out. You are the Queen of Pentacles. You can make this happen, whether you're a guy or a girl. You can take care of things, you know? So just have a conversation, have a getaway, do couples counseling. There are several things that you can do, but this is not, I don't see the death card anywhere. I did see the 10 of Swords. So you might have had a recent like split moment or a recent backstabbing moment that you probably didn't like. But I don't see a tower here. I don't see that card here. And I see the Two of Cups in the very beginning. So this tells me that this relationship has been going on for some time, and it's bound to go on for some time. So you had the devil. The devil is also a card of commitment, though not everybody likes the devil. I guarantee you that. I feel that you just need to keep on, push through, stick through, and sometimes it's hard to do. If you really feel like you need to see me, by all means, come and see me. I don't think that this. I'm not concerned about pile 3 as much as I am about pile 1 and pile 2. Let's just put it that way. I think you guys can handle and take care of things yourself. We're gonna move on to the spells now. So again, think and reflect on your pile, and when we come back, we'll do a spell based on the pile and the information you received. Hi all again. So this is part 4. We have moved through the piles, right? Pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. And I've decided to heal your connection wherever you are with your connection, whether pile 1, remember, it looked like it was more for, I would say, third-party situations, or there was somebody there. So there was a person that was juggling between the two, okay? And I chose to heal you with Balan. And I mean, you may say the formula or may not say the formula, but whatever you do, just get a candle and do the name spell that I'm going to show you. And then it is your choice if you want to say the formula, if you're ready to say the formula, or you just want to do the candle and the name because you want to attract this person. Nothing is written in stones. I have not done a reading to see if this person will lead the other person. So again, if you need to look into this more, feel free to come to me, because that is really an individualized reading, okay? If this reading, I would say that among the 3, this was probably the most problematic reading. And so if you feel that this concerns you, again, I haven't looked at your individual situation, or if you are my client, I haven't looked into your situation after today. And so if you feel that this video made you panic, maybe because you have some work that it's been done with us, come see me, okay? Don't wait. The consult is on sale, and it's gonna be on sale until January, so plenty of opportunities to see me. If you are a pile 2 and you're waiting on someone to make a decision on you, I chose to heal you with Piccolos, okay? And I feel like you can say the formula. The only one that might decide whether they want to say the formula or not is pile 1, okay? And I leave it up to you. But you can still do the paper spell is the same for everyone, okay? Pile 2, you can do the formula if you wish. Pile 3, I chose to heal you with Amon. And Amon is the only one, I believe, among the 3 that has an M. Not every demon has an M, okay? So just so you know, pile 3, you can say the M 100 times after the paper spell. And then you can proceed to say the formula, okay? So let me go back to pile 1. I chose Balan to heal you. This is Balan. So Balan is a king of health who sometimes appears as a 3-headed creature, but more often prefers to manifest as a naked man riding a bear and carrying a haunting hawk. So Balan is a very powerful person, a very powerful entity. It rides the bull. It just gives you the power of overcoming the situation. Some of you might have the need to get the power to get in control of the situation. Some of you don't have power over the situation. You relinquished all the power to the other person to make decisions. And that is never a good thing. And I know how it feels. So Balan restores your power, or at least attempts to, obviously. This is a mini spell, so take it for what it is. Pile 2, Piccolos. Piccolos is a Prussian spirit of the underworld, according to some legends. He is a ruler of the land of the dead, but on the other tales, he plays a more sinister role when he appears as a deathbed. So I chose Piccolos because Piccolos is sneaky. Piccolos needs trickery and strategy. Piccolos is about strategy, and I feel that Pile 2 might need to re-strategize their game and not push through the target when the target has a 2 of swords. That was the 2 of swords on Pile 2, okay? So Piccolos is an attempt of redirecting your strategy game. So for Pile 3, for the couples pile, I chose Aemon. Aemon, he has the body and teeth of a wolf, the tail of a serpent, and the head of an owl. 40 military units at his command. So Aemon is someone that restores the structure. And I feel like in this case, pile number 3 needs the structures restored. So you're gonna have a candle on. Yeah, I have 4. And then you're gonna have a piece of paper, even a flashcard is fine. See, this is a flashcard. I am a student still, so this is a flashcard. And make sure that it doesn't have any rulings. It's entirely white, okay? Some of you that felt that none of the piles matched their situation and they skip entirely to the spell, that's fine, because after all, that's what it's for, this video. And you can choose whichever entity you prefer to work with and whichever formula you prefer to work with. But nevertheless, you're gonna need a white piece of paper and a red pen marker, okay? So that's basic. And a candle on, it can be a white candle or a red candle. It's just to help you focus. Or you can watch this video and just imagine just this video as many times as you want to practice and writing the piece of paper. It works, dudes. I've done this many, many times on myself. So in the center of the paper, you're gonna turn the paper this way, okay? And there's a reason for it. In the center of the paper, very small, you don't have to be big, okay? You're gonna write the name and last name of your person. So let's say it can be a Jane Doe or it can be a John Doe. And I'm just gonna put John Doe, but it can, if your target is a female, you're gonna write her name and last name. If your target is a male, you're gonna write his name and last name, okay? So you're just gonna write John Doe or whatever their last name is. If their last name is long, you're just gonna go on to the second line, okay? If this is, I don't know, John Kissinger, for example, I'm just making this up. If there's a Kissinger out there, I'm not talking to you. Just so I have to be clear. You can write John Kissinger. You know, just use your judgment here, okay? Because you need to draw circles. So now that you have John Doe, focus on your person. Imagine the face of your person. And imagine this person to be far away and then coming closer, closer and closer to you. As it becomes really big and very, very close to you, to your face, it just intermixed with your body, right? So it's all one energy. So again, when you have this piece of paper in front of you with the name of the person, all I need you to do is imagine the person from far away and getting bigger and bigger and bigger and closer to you, maybe to your face, maybe kissing you, maybe having your cheek next to your cheek. But you go from far away to closer to you. And the first time you visualize that, and after you visualize that, you're going to draw a small circle around the person. Are you with me? It's very simple to do and very effective. Now you're going to close your eyes again, and you're going to visualize this person, this John Doe, again from far away, coming closer and bigger and closer to you, and maybe kissing you in the cheek or kissing you in your lips. So you just visualize this person getting bigger and bigger and bigger and closer to you from far away. And after you visualize a second time, you're going to draw a second circle. Are you there? And we're going to do it one more time. So you're going to visualize this person coming from afar, from very far away, and getting closer to you and bigger and bigger and bigger and closer to you. And this person kisses you on the lips or on the cheek. And you're going to draw a third circle. Doesn't have to be perfect, folks. You got it? All right. So all you need to do now for the paper spell, and I understand some of you will only do the paper spell, you're going to fold it to you 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. If you have books in your home, you can put it inside your book. If you want to put it in under your mattress where you don't see it, you can put it in a drawer, in your underwear drawer, for example. If you intend to have this person in bed with you, you can have it under your mattress, again, if you intend to have this person in bed with you. If you want this person to make contact with you, put it near where you keep. If you have a landline, I don't know who still owns a landline and a land phone, but if you do, you can put it under the phone, or you can put it in any of the books, or you can sit it on your cell phone for 3 seconds and then put it in any of the books if you're looking for contact. Only you know what you want from this person, because this is all general, but this is to bring this person to you. The person that you have in mind, the person that you wrote the name of, you fold it 3 times, you imagine this person coming to you. Now you're ready to hide this and not think about it. You're with me? You need to not think about it, because also I have another thing to tell you about that. So not think about it, just hide it. It's done. Done. Okay? So now second part of the spell. If you are pile 1, we have Balan here. Balan. What Balan says is listen, observe, listen to your intuition, pile 1. Listen, observe, know when to walk away. And here is the formula. I call to me the relationship of my dreams. Channels are open for me, and so it shall be. I call to me the relationship of my dreams. Channels are open for me, and so it shall be. And you have Balan here. Oops. Now, I understand that most of you are in pile 1 are going to be reluctant to do that. There is such a thing as doing this or better. So either bring this person or something that looks like this person and better for me. But it's up to you. I'll leave it open. Some of you might not want to do this if you're in pile 1. You might just want to do the paper spell. I would say in part one, you should probably come and talk to me. That's the formula. Again, once more. I call to me the relationship of my dreams. Channels are open for me, and so it shall be. Balan. If you are in part 2, after you did the paper spell, okay, you're waiting for something to happen. Piccolis is about getting past the disagreement, but Piccolis is also about getting past the current strategy. So whatever it is that you're doing right now, it's clearly not working to the fullest extent. And I'm talking about your behavior, okay? And so in order for this to work, you need to re-strategize your game. And here's the formula. As I work for this spell, the magical takes life. I am desirable. He or she, name of your target, is drawn to me. He or she, name of your target, wants to see me, talk to me, call me. He or she has something to offer. As I will, so it is, and so it shall be. Let's repeat this because I think this will help you. What helps you about this is that you need to reground your energy. I am the person for that person. I am the valuable piece that that person needs to chase. You need to redirect your energy because according to your reading, you're trying too hard, okay? So you need to rethink your strategy. So let's focus on this after you did your paper spell. As I work this spell, the magical takes life. I am desirable. Target's name, my person, is drawn to me. My person, or the name of your person, wants to see me, talk to me, call me. My person has something to offer. As I will, so it is, and so it shall be. Now, pile 1, if you feel like you want to say this formula instead of the releasing formula, feel free to do so. But now we're going to move to pile 3. Pile 3, I chose to work with Amon for you, and there's also an M. Not every entity has an M. Amon is he has the body of and the feet of a wolf and the tail of a serpent, and he runs military for his command. So he's someone that gives structures to things. So you're going to repeat this Avash, Score, Amon, Renan. Avash, Score, Amon, Renan. Avash, Score, Amon, Renan. Avash, Score, Amon, Renan. Focus on repairing relationships that have drifted apart and find common ground in your relationship. So this is what Amon helps you with. Again, keep saying Avash, Score, Amon, Renan. Avash, Score, Amon, Renan. About 100 times, pile 3. And then you say this: with this spell, I have bathed myself and my partner, name of the partner. Healing works for us, and we are new. We release pain and problems flow away. So shall it be. I can't even read my own writing sometimes. Let's repeat. With this spell, I have bathed myself and my partner. Healing works for us, and we are new. We release pain and problems flow away, so it shall be. One more time. With this spell, I have baked myself and my partner. Healing works for us, and we are new. We release pain, and problems flow away, so it shall be. And then you put this where I told you to put. Now the last part, and I need to be very clear on this because there's a couple of clients, again, they're new clients, so I'm not taking it out on you regular ones, people. They're just sometimes frustrating. I ordered the C3, but I haven't felt C3. Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening yet. When is this gonna happen? This anxiety. And we keep giving videos. We keep giving videos of colleagues, so not even our stuff, to these people to make them understand that you need to detach from this. If you don't, whatever you do is useless. You can spend $1,000 with you, but if you don't detach from the outcome and you say, it's done, I don't want to think about it, it's useless, it's pointless, because you're holding on with anxiety to this energy, and it's not going to happen, because the more you persist in this anxiety, the more you will find resistance on the other person. So I hope this helps you, that once you do this, you need to detach, move on, go on with your life. Don't think about it. And don't stress us with, when is it going to happen? I didn't feel C3. I didn't feel this. I didn't feel that. I felt only tiredness. Dude, we're working. Does it work all the time? Sometimes things need to be repeated. Sometimes you need to take a stock of your situation. What can I do to make things better? You have the power. We're giving you all the tools. Oh, help me, help me. We've got like how many videos on this channel? So it is important to detach from the outcome and to live your life. You've done your work. Let it go. Let the universe, let the entities work on it. Don't think about it. Don't stress about it. Don't stress your person. Just be grounded. Focus on you. That is my ultimate word. I hope you enjoyed this. This is a long video, but I try to help people as much as I can. And with that, I salute you. And we will do other videos like this, because I know that I know that there are people that don't fit in any of these three categories. So feel free to reach out to me if you have suggestions. If you want me to make a video with how your person feels about you, for example, and how we can heal that with a spell, with a chanting spell, we can probably do that as well. So let me know, reach out. If you need to see me prior one, I suggest you do. That's probably the most problematic of the bunch. And with that,